Okay, I saw Dolly. That's directed by Rod Blackhurst. That's a guy who produced Amanda Knox for Netflix and wrote Night Swim. That's a very sort of recent, call it like a Blumhouse sort of conveyor belt horror film. And I think it was based on his short film, but he didn't get to direct it. And there must have been some politics behind it. But anyway, so, and I was pleasantly surprised, well, to a point. Well, it's not your, again, like it's not your Blumhouse sort of conveyor belt sort of scare machine. It is very much an homage to Tobe Hooper's The Texas Chainsaw Massacre in more ways than one, like aesthetically speaking as well. It's like shot on 16mm, very rough and ready, very gritty, weirdly sort of edited together, like with the sound and everything, to look like an exploitation film from the 70s. Actually, this somehow almost feels like the attempt is to make a movie that looks as though it was picked up from the side, like at the side of the road. Like this is almost like a fake documentary of some description, right? Well, it's not a fake documentary, but you get the gist. Like it kind of looks like it's homemade, and it's this sort of, you know, and it's essentially the Texas Chainsaw Massacre. Like a couple goes into the woods. There's some kind of a deranged mask-wearing killer in the woods who lives in the house, and then a weird shit ensues. Stars also Sean William Scott in a small role, and he gets weirdly treated. But the movie's violent. It's somehow graphic, but not too graphic. But it's worth your time. I'll put it that way. So if you can't find it in cinemas, I think it's gonna be on Shudder soon enough. So it's weirdly worth your while. As an example of like a genre film that understands its own customs and tradition, and trying to like evoke the spirit of that sort of overwhelming cacophony of horror that added up to this Texas Chainsaw Massacre. Because people tend to say, "Oh my God, Texas Chainsaw Massacre was very difficult to sit through," and you actually watch it, and it's very little in terms of like actual violence in it. Like it's not that graphic. Like you've seen more graphic stuff than this, but it's just incredibly difficult to sit through because of how overwhelming it is. And this movie actually almost succeeds in recreating that sort of philosophy. The only way it actually undermines itself in that way is at an 80-minute running time. It's divided into like 8 chapters with chapter cards, just ruining the pacing. But overall, very very much worth your time. Bloody, disgusting, and gnarly and creepy. Yeah, Dolly. Probably on Shudder where you live, or in cinemas. Go and watch it. And as usual, follow me for more takes on movies, books, and culture.